Hello, my beautiful peoples. How are y'all doing? Sorry I was late. I couldn't find the phone to go live.
Guess that would help.
It was under my rubble. I finally found it, y'all. I was looking for the actual phone to go live. I was about to use the iPhone, but I was like, oh no, I don't even want to be fussing with that. Y'all, send me some love, y'all, okay? I'm still trying to get it together, okay? Good morning, Scraptastic Crafts. Gate 10, how are ya? Good to see all of you today. Y'all probably was like, where is... Thank you for sending me some love, okay? Thank you. Thanks for sending love, y'all. Look, I'm still getting the embellishments together. We're still trying to create stuff from the scraps. And of course, I've been finding more scraps. We got a lot of scraps, y'all. A lot of scraps and embellishments. But guess what? Beautiful things can come from your scraps. Like, I'm going to cut this out right now, right here. You just got to count your blessings, right? Beautiful things can come from scraps. Now, in case you haven't heard, there's a freebie in the coffee shop. And if I were you, I would definitely go and download that freebie, that free digital. Oh, thanks for sending me a ton of love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hello to everyone in the live today. Thanks, Bertha. Kim Worthman is here. Cindy Piper, Jill Pounds. I'll be getting the freebie and the newest digitals. Look, Jill wasn't here, was she? Jill, did y'all see the new freebies?
Sarah Slagle says I used your bunny freebie from last year, my second Bigfoot that got posted this morning.
Bigfoot? What's the Bigfoot?
I heard of a Bigfoot, but it's not
The second
related to crafting.
Wait a minute, that might be a typo. These are so gorgeous. Wait till y'all look. Here's the okay. Let me just put this aside because if you were not here on Tuesday,
Hey, Michelle.
it doesn't mean you missed out. It just means that you need to get these, okay? These are some freebies. Look at that. You can do them in the different sizes. So this was my duds. We call this Dudley, okay? I have a folder called Dudley because this was a dud. Supposedly, it's been sitting on the table. I kid you not, for about 8 or 9 months, sitting on the table.
Thank you, Donna Satterley.
And I just didn't know if I wanted to release this. So I said, you know what? On Tuesday, y'all made the decision, and Bill made it happen. Oh, put the link for the
Donna just
buy
put
me a coffee. Oh, okay. Donna,
and the link that Donna just put in there, and thank you, Donna, by the way. I just pinned it to the top of the chat.
Look at that. If you have not gotten any of the freebies, get this, okay? Get this one. This one is nice. I like it. So the freebie, the coffee shop is always available to you. What about the stamp of the month subscription? Eileen, we are thinking that we've got possibly a week and a half out before we get that subscription, the newest stamp in. If you're talking about the Stamp of the Month Club, we stopped it for now until we get that stamp here in the house from the manufacturer. So we're not going to start up the club again until we get that it has to be in the house here. I'm not comfortable with, there's a whole system that works with charging everyone's account, and I'm not comfortable continuing to charge the account when we're behind. So until we get that, we got about a week and a half out on that one. That stamp set, the good thing is it's not one that you have to that you have to use for a specific time frame of the year. You're going to be able to use this all the time, okay? All the time. Yep. Yeah, so just give us that week and a half. I know y'all have been so patient with us. I mean, I can't even ask for a better crafty family, you know, who y'all would say, don't worry about it. But I worry. You could ask Bill. I worry about it because, yeah, I do. Yep, so all I have for you today is some duds. It's the Dudley folder. I may have to go through that folder again and start looking through it and see if I want to put some stuff together for y'all.
Tomato says, I love that you call these Dudley freebies.
It's going to be our new work. These are duds, okay? But we got to call it Dudley. But look how you can resize them, right? Look how...
Hi, Bertha.
Look how big. Now that I started, we started making stuff from it on Tuesday. Then we were like, oh my goodness. Wait, now this, I didn't show y'all this. These two right here, we added in for y'all. So not only are you getting this, which I showed you, right? I showed you these two. You're getting these two here too. So that was in my Dudley folder. So I said, you know what? Let's just go ahead and might as well give y'all those too. So if you look in that coffee shop, these two tags are in there too. I forgot to tell y'all that. We added it in. Yep. Can you tell I'm excited about the Dudleys because this is what we ended up making from Dudley. We ended up using this with one of those digital the new digital vintage collection. We ended up using this with it, and this is what we came up with on Tuesday, was having the tags and making a pocket out of Dudley. Making a I need to go through my Dudley folder, seriously. And then this is what we did. See, made another pocket here. Is this not the cutest, y'all? And you can mix and match this with the orange. I would think you could use this. You actually could use this with the beige. Beautiful beige. The vintage orange. Actually, you can use it with the blue too, can't you? You sure can. You can use it with the powder blue.
Yeah, you can.
Now that I think about it. Oh man, now that we think about it, you can use this with just about. So this is what I decided. This is what we did. And then I actually added a gem to this one. I added a gem to it. Even John was seeing ideas with the Dudley. I know there's so much you can do with it.
Jennifer Real.
Isn't it gorgeous? Now that I'm looking at it, before I was like, I don't know if anybody would want this, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, ooh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. So I could take the embellishments and use it with some of the embellishments. Here's the other side. Okay, so either way it works. Here's the other part. Remember this? Look how cute. And this is the beige paper. This is the new beige vintage paper. This is the beige one, the beige collection. This is the beige collection.
Oh.
Now you'll think twice before showing us. No, I'm glad that this is out now. So now we know. Jill, now we know that whenever I think of just because I have a lot of images that are just sitting there, I'm like, that's not good enough. Let me put it in this folder. But that's the good thing. is that I'm putting it in a folder that I think it might not make it, you know? So yeah, we've been busy, haven't we? So now I can mix and match this with whatever else we use. This was a card that I made. I sat here and I took 2 of the embellishments. Remember this one? Took some of the ephemera and made a card out of it using, this is the orange. So that entire collection could be used together. And then look how well it goes with everything. Look, it just goes together so beautifully. Here's the other one. And don't forget to get your other freebie, the mason jars. Make sure y'all get those mason jars too. For those of you that are not comfortable with the digitals, this is a great place to start, don't you think? Oh, just finished my last 1,000 cards to spread around at work since I am retiring this year. Lily McGee, look at you. That's a lot. And don't forget, like these were, look, these are perfect because you could always just fold them in half and now you have a whole card, right? Who says the back of the card can't be decorated?
Jennifer
Start there, fold
the
it.
mason jars are so cute.
The mason jars, aren't they? And then I forgot this one, this piece right here. This was actually fell to the floor and was like somewhere between the shelf. And I was like, what's this? I printed and I forgot to put the paper tray in there, and then it fell like underneath the shelf. So this is one of the this is the gray. This is the gray paper collection. Michelle, you said you don't know why you can't open the file once you download it?
Okay, when you right click on it and something comes up that says open with, what do you is that what it do, or do you pick on it and you have it set to a default application that's not suited for that file, or do you right click on it and select the zip file to open it?
Which one should she do?
Well, see, most people is automatically set to open to the correct file, but some people, for somehow, maybe because they've been accidentally or whatever, it's set to open as a PDF or something. It is not compatible, so it won't open. It'll come up and say corrupted, or it'll say something, but it's not going to open. So I don't know what she's seeing.
So what should she do? Best way to, well, what video tutorial have you looked at? That's the key. What tutorial have you looked at? One of those video tutorials, Michelle?
Yeah.
Because we have a bunch of those tutorials for different formats. All the scraps from these digital paper sets would make great masterboards. Yes, they would. Thanks,
that?
John.
Michelle Pacheco?
Yeah, Michelle.
Okay, Michelle, email me. I'm going to put the address. You may have to give me a screenshot of what you're seeing when you try to open it.
Oh, that would help. Yeah. You think you can do that, Michelle, for us? Just send a screenshot? My settings, I'll have to work on it. Maybe my settings.
Yeah, take a screenshot of what's happening, and then send me those.
Yeah.
Then I'll have a better idea.
Yeah, because we had a couple of people that sent us the screenshots, and we were like, oh, okay, we know what you're doing. And it's like one little thing. Just one little thing. Gayten says she's back with her tea. Tea time. Okay, so y'all, I'm just so I gotta show y'all these. Gotta show y'all. So, okay, let me put these off to the side for a minute. So I was doing a little bit of taking like scraps of stuff and just putting stuff together. See like this? Scraps. Scraps. Right?
John said I started on a masterboard before I left for work, so I'll have
Ooh.
inspiration later. I forced myself into it.
John. Then I started making little bows to add to these also. Little bows to add to the cards. And then like I can take her now. She's been sitting off to the side and I could put her in this little corner right here. Right? I could add her to this and it works perfectly with these little the little small ones. So this is like a larger, right? All I did was I just took look what you can do with the digitals. It could be this small or this big. It's just up to you. So I am going to make another little embellishment here. And then I just take the things and start adding. So when we had our scrap-a-thon, after the scrap-a-thon, even after Tuesday, I just sat here and just started putting stuff together and then turning them into cards. Look how pretty that is. Right there. Now she can be added to that. I could take this and I could take just a little bit of a brown colored marker and just go right around the outside of this. A little bit around the edge here. So I just think of it as little pieces of artwork. Just little itty bitty pieces of artwork. That's all we're doing. We're making little pieces and then we're building on it to make like a completed something, right? Make a completed card, taking little pieces.
I like this lady's face.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like doing these because
Okay.
you can make little bits and
It
pieces.
works, Tracey.
Huh?
Michelle
Oh my
says, okay, it went
goodness.
into a zip file.
Okay.
So I opened it now.
Ah, got it. Ooh, Michelle. Michelle about to do some stuff. Okay.
Michelle happy now.
Michelle, I'm happy for you. I got a big old grin on my face.
Michelle over there breakdancing.
Michelle. Ooh, Michelle over
Don't do
there.
like me. When I get down, I'm not getting up, okay?
You know. Y'all, guess what? There was a salamander in the house. I got to share the video on my Facebook page. And the cat was nowhere to be found. Usually she'll go after it, but it was in my... First of all, it was upstairs, and I'm like... Then Sally,
Yep, she's doing a robot.
You doing like something like this, Michelle? Like... That was the dance back in the day, okay? What y'all know about the robot? So the salamander, next thing I see, the salamander is in the curtain. Just hanging up in the curtain. Because I was like, them things be climbing up the walls and whatnot. And it was, of course, in the bedroom. So Mingy did absolutely nothing, okay? Matter of fact, she was downstairs taking a nap. I'll have to share that video. I'm like, Mingy, if you don't get down here and do your job. She was just a snoozing away with not a care in the world. Just doing her own thing. Add a little peach to this. It'll look nice. Just a little bit of peach. Gooby actually came up the stairs by himself, y'all. Couldn't believe it. He was huffing and puffing though, but he came upstairs by. He's like, y'all ain't gonna leave me downstairs. Hey, Tanisha.
Tanisha Creel is back.
Got all our family up in the house here.
Good to see you, Suki Hana.
So I'm taking all of this stuff, all the little cutouts, all the doodads, and just adding that little peach to it. Just adding that little bit of peach to it actually helped, didn't it? Just a little bit of peach to that. You're just making little bite-sized pieces of something.
Stephanie Brown says, I finally just started a masterboard with all my bill payment junk envelopes.
Oh
I'm
my
proud of myself for just
goodness.
starting.
Turning your junk mail into John did something too with that. I saw John's you didn't see John's thing, did you, babe?
No.
John did I think you did a masterboard, right, John?
Eileen, both dogs, well, Strawberry sleep. The little
This
one
right
just,
here.
He was
paces around.
sitting looking, but I laid my hand straight down, my arm down. Now he's trying to position himself under my hand.
He's wagging his tail. I love to see Gooby wag his tail, because then I know he's happy. We calculated Gooby's age. He's about what, Bill? He's about 100 and something.
13 or something.
My mother was talking about, her and Gooby the same age. They need to hang together, because her and Gooby about the same age. Ooh, look at this, y'all. Bill, can you get me that heart punch over there? Should be right behind the door. I was trying to clean up and I put it away, and now I need it again.
Okay, what's what? Is this it?
The one that closes with the clamping. The heart punch, babe.
Oh. Here.
Don't be dropping that thing too hard, okay? Mess up my little thank you. Let's see. So this color goes perfect. Look at that, y'all. The color goes perfect, because guess what? The colors may change, but the heart's the same.
Craft Girl on Mac says, hello from my desk at work. I've been planning in my head all the cards I want to make this weekend.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. So I just add a little bit of distress, and now I have a complete embellishment here. Is that not beautiful? This can be a cover of a booklet, couldn't it?
Yep. J10 says, Trace, in the live stream, you said you were going to show cards that you received. Did I hear that right?
Oh, I need to do that, don't I? I did say I was going to do that, huh? Well, might have to wait till next week, huh?
See you later, Sandy.
They're downstairs. See ya, Cindy. Put this right here. That fits. I think that would be fun to show some of those cards. I did say that, didn't I? I need to write it down. I got so many things going on in my head, y'all. I need to write that down. I think that'll be a good idea.
Sarah Johnson.
Sarah,
sneaking
sneaking in here.
Reagan says, work is hampering my comment viewing. Work is fired.
We need to come over there and firework. Look how pretty. Look at this, y'all. Look at all of the creativity that has been happening. Look at all of the creativity, y'all. Look at this. Look at everything that's been going on here.
I understand, Gina Romo. Gina says, my father passed away a few months ago and I miss him so very much. I think about him every day.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sending you a hug. Sending hugs, okay?
You'll feel that way for quite a while. That one day, supposedly.
Give yourself time. You're going to be, you know. Wow. He was the very best father ever. Oh my goodness.
Sarah says, I ordered my gray paper yesterday.
Oh, did you? Sarah, look at the gray. Look at this. This will make a great, actually make a great card, a great cover, wouldn't it? Ooh, that would make a great cover.
Eileen says, I'll be 73 years old tomorrow.
Eileen,
I have to
what?
write everything down. I thought Eileen was like about 42.
I need to write everything down now. I'm noticing that I am forgetting a whole lot of stuff, you know? And I can't remember everything. I used to be able to just be like, have the list in my head. And now it's like, oh no, you're not going to have a list in your head. You need to write this down. Have I gotten to that point, y'all? I mean, everything. Like, oh, wait a minute. Let me add it to the list. I think these little orange hearts would look cute on some of these cards. Let's see. One there. A scrap journal would be fun, wouldn't it? Scrap journal. Take all of our scraps and journal with our scraps. I think that would be fun. Let me try to hold the blue.
Evelyn.
Scrap journal. Oh. Yeah, I have to write everything down. Got to put it on the calendar. Oh, good, Sarah. You said I'm starting to feel like myself after going to a new internal doctor yesterday, and she took me off some of my meds. Good for you.
Aren't you happy?
Good for you. That's my little punch. Okay, so punch those out. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna this. I'm making something out of this.
She's the same way. She has to write stuff down.
I have got to write stuff down now. I mean, I've gotten to that point. I can't like say, "Oh, I don't need to write it down. I'll remember," and then I just cannot remember. Like right now, with all the appointments that Bill has, it is getting ready to be crazy. He's next week. You got 3 appointments, I think, next week. 3 appointments, y'all.
Yesterday I had an appointment at 2:30, a virtual, thank God, that I didn't remember until 2:30. And I got on and she was in there waiting on me. I was like, hey.
Yeah, but you gotta let me know that you got these appointments. So
I didn't realize it until
write them down. They send you the cards. That way I could put it on my calendar. Actually have it on my calendar.
Dee said, I need to remember to write something down.
You know what I'm saying? Even going to the store, like, I'm gonna have to have I got my list in my phone.
I mean, how crazy memory can be. Have any of y'all experienced the thought that, say you're talking to someone, and you get ready to say something, and all of a sudden, you still have a grasp of what it is, but you can feel the forgetfulness getting ready to happen. And you're like, oh my God, I'm getting ready to forget this. Oh my God, you want to just interrupt the person. But if you don't,
you'll forget whatever that thought was that point that you were getting ready to make, right?
That's it. You're done. You can feel the forgetfulness get ready to go down.
Even songs. I used to be able to remember like all the words to songs and stuff.
Think about the phone numbers you used to know.
Oh, the cell phone demolished. The cell phone completely demolished that. Okay.
I used to hear the long numbers, 7, the whole phone number. Now I think you have to give it to me in 3s. 770 601. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, who building a house in Georgia?
Who? Where?
It's in the comments. I'm being nosy.
Who is it?
Wanda Rhodes.
Oh.
I think it's Wanda Rhodes.
Oh, she's my sister. We were building our house in Georgia. It'll take about a year.
Oh, wow. What part of Georgia, Wanda, if you don't mind us asking? We going to Wanda house.
Jennifer Real said that's what happens when my daughter tells me what she wants for lunch. I'll turn around and go make it and forget what she wants. How many of y'all open the refrigerator and the moment it opens, you have no idea what you're doing?
Just be standing there.
What am I? You don't know if you're trying to get something to eat or you should be in the bathroom getting ready to do something in there.
Huh?
I mean, that's how bad the forgetfulness can get.
I don't know. I ain't that forgetful. I know what I'm going to
coming to eat.
I know what I'm going in there to do. Okay. Look, you start doing that, we need to be talking about nursing home. Bill over here talking about, do I need to know something, baby?
Hi, Toby.
I need to get a, what do you call it? Power of attorney? Bitty Penny on here.
If anything, you'll have your hand on the with the refrigerator open and saying, I better be coming in here to eat.
Putting a couple of hearts all around this.
Kamina.
Oh, she's moving from Florida to Georgia. Is that what she said?
On the midnight train.
Kim said, did you see her message?
Oh, let me go look. See what Kimmy is saying. Kim says, I forget things too, important things, but I never forget lyrics.
You know. Yeah, I forget lyrics now.
Me too.
And I like to sing. I forget the lyrics.
Kim, how many times you been singing a song? It was probably never for Kim, but you're singing a song, you forget the lyrics and you just make it up.
Kim been remembering
until
some
you
stuff.
can get to the part you know to get back on track.
Just put your own words in there.
Yeah.
But they say you should do something that stretches your mental, keeps you mentally sharp.
Edith says, tell me about the stamp set that you used on your cards. What's that? The plant?
Which one?
Well, the only thing.
Oh, this one and this one, maybe.
Well, that's obvious from Count Your Blessings.
This is a Count Your Blessings stamp set.
Plant
This
kindness.
one is plant. This one is plant kindness. And the other one is the power of prayer. This is the digital collection, Power of Prayer, with the women on it. Norma said, "I never forget to eat." Oh, that's that.
It doesn't seem to affect that part of the forgetfulness.
So, y'all, when is the next season of Gilded Age coming out? That's all I need to know. Is when is the season of Gilded Age?
I'm ready. She Mrs. Gilded Age
coming out again.
That's
what I need to see.
She's not playing with people.
Right. And what are the outfits looking like? Okay. What's the outfits looking like?
And that wife, she takes no prisoners.
She does not.
You cross her, you have doomed yourself.
Even Miss what's her name? Miss Alabaster? Miss Alabaster be dressed, okay.
I like the lady that everybody tries to avoid.
That's Miss Alabaster, I think.
Yeah, I love her.
No, you're talking about, which one are you talking about? The mean one across the street?
The woman who, they say, she had a scandal in her youth. And some kind of, something they had.
Oh, you talking about.
And then the one daughter is.
The niece was hanging out with her. Are the stamp sets available in your store?
Plant Kindness, yes it is. I just put the link.
Oh, okay.
Plant Kindness. What's the other one?
Count Your Blessings.
Yes, I'll find Count Your Blessings too. I just put the link for that one. Count Your.
Okay, so. That. Okay. All right, so I want to work with this gray real quick. See, this was a dud because the printer messed it up. And then I just put it on I just gave it a backing on this. Just gave it a backing.
Zal says, I don't forget what to eat. I just have a hard time knowing what I want to eat.
What you want, right?
Carmina says, I'm still in bed. It's too cold to get up.
Carmina, look at you. Carmina's still in bed. Okay, Carmina, so I'm going to take this.
Carmina, don't you go to Florida? Somewhere where it's warm? I tell you what, I grew up in Michigan, and I'm telling you some days so cold that the thought of putting your foot on the floor is just too repulsive.
Okay, so I'm just going to take this and make it a card base, y'all.
I think Sarah lost her remote control.
Look how beautiful.
Ask Matthew. See, Matthew don't want to lose the remote control. Oh, no, it's to a ceiling fan. Yeah, he might lose that. She says, I'm still looking for the remote to my ceiling fan. I have no idea where it is. I put it somewhere. You need to put a sensor on your remote control and attach it to your iPhone. What? Edith talking about I'm still in bed too. It's 46 degrees in Arizona.
Oh my.
46 is hot down here. 46, we'd be like, woo! I better sleep in my swimming trunks and walk around for the next couple days.
It's supposed to be about, isn't it supposed to be about 80 today?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I just have on a t-shirt.
Just giving this a little bit of distressing around the edges. I think that'll kind of tie it in. This is that gray
Tanisha says it's unbearable to touch the cold floors.
It's amazing how it'll be storming somewhere. I kind of like that. Even though the patterns are not exactly the same, I kind of like that. Let's see.
Kim says it's storming there. She wish she was still in bed. I went through a storm, was it yesterday, the day before? One of them, it was a tornado watch. I mean, I'm driving.
It wasn't too bad, though. It turned out to not be too
Let me tell
bad.
you something. I was on the highway coming home. The rain was so thick and strong that I could see maybe only about 5 feet in front of the car, even with the windshield wipers going full steam. So I got off of the highway and got to the road, side roads, because I was scared that somebody on the highway would do something crazy. It took about 10 minutes to get through that point of the storm, and then it was practically nothing. Actually, I got a little nervous because I started getting warnings on the phone talking about
Tornado warnings.
Yes, go
Take
to
cover.
a shelter immediately. Get off the roads, leave your car, go in your houses right now. And they kept coming. I was like, oh my God.
Telling you to take cover.
And I was about 30 minutes from home. And I was like, I didn't want to go to no, I wanted to go home.
Oh, wait a minute.
Trees could have fallen, all kind of stuff, you know. Oh, okay. Lady Penny says Tracy's birthday gift should be the P.O. box today.
Okay, great.
Well, I better go today.
Thank you.
Toby.
We still have to find out why some of the stuff, somebody said their thing came back.
Oh, okay, Sarah.
Their mail came back or something.
Sarah Johnson.
So we'll have to find out what's going on with that. We know that our post office is going through a huge transition right now, and some of our favorite people are leaving.
Some of them left.
Oh, please tell me she didn't leave already.
Yeah,
Gwen?
she out of there. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
They're not just giving them a long time. You know, some of these people, they're telling them you have 15 minutes to pack your stuff up and get out. You know what I mean? So when they say leave, they mean leave.
That means I'm not going to get to see her before she left. Then.
Yeah.
This is one of our one of the, like when we go there, they're so, when I tell you, they are like the best. They have done, they have done the campaigns and everything. And there's such a nice staff. We had one, is Mike still there? He's still deciding what he's going to do?
No, he's still there.
So one of them, Mike, his name is Mike. He's a veteran. He works at the post office. He also has a barbershop like right down the street.
And a car wash.
And he helps in the community. Right, he has a car wash and he has a barbershop. And we went to his barbershop one day because he was having a book bag drive for the kids going back to school. But these are like the people that, and it was nice to see like the rest of his co-workers showed up also at the book bag drive, that he was getting book bags filled with supplies for the kids. So yeah, our post office is going through a huge transition. And it's a shame because we know the people that are there. We've known them for years, ever since we transitioned. Remember we left? Remember when we left to go to change the post office, and we felt so welcome there. So now the same staff has always been there since we changed that P.O. box.
Sarah Johnson said, Tracy, can you create a black and cream digital paper?
Black? A black and cream.
Well, if you look up there, that's kind of reminds you of black, like a dark and cream in a way, but it has white on it. So it would probably be cool.
I think black will be, well, I think because I was trying not to use a lot of ink, which is why I don't use like a, if you notice a lot of the digitals don't have like a black. I could try designing one if y'all are interested. And I could try to design. Hopefully it doesn't go in the Dudley box.
Yeah, John.
Wanda thinks that would be pretty. Let me write this down. Look, y'all. let me write this down, okay? Let me write this down because y'all know. But like, what on earth was Sarah saying? Y'all are liking the Dudley folder. Right, this don't go in the Dudley folder. Okay, so don't forget, Sarah, I don't know if you saw these, but these are the freebies in the coffee shop. These are the freebies.
And Donna has the link at the top of the chat.
These are where all the duds go to live for years.
You know?
So yes, these are the duds, okay? The pretty duds. So I'm just adding these from the gray.
Michelle Chico says she maybe a dark gray with light pink also.
Okay, so now y'all mixing the colors.
But that would be nice though. It's like you got dark gray.
Dark gray with the light pink would be really pretty though. I can see that.
And this is kind of like a cream dress. It looks really good, like a cream goldish.
You said with a light pink, right? Is that what Michelle said?
No, she said
dark gray
yes.
with light pink. Yeah.
That's what she said. Yeah.
See, that's why I write it down, babe. You're like, no. You forgot already, huh?
I did.
Right? Because the colors may change, but the shape's the same.
Man, Kim Worthing says years ago she was on a singing trip to New Orleans and it stormed so bad that she was visibly seeing tornadoes on each side of the bus.
Oh my goodness.
And the driver said, when I pull over, women get off first, go under the bridge. She said, I was prepared to die on that bus.
Oh, no.
One time, Tracy and I, we went to pick up Chelsea from Georgia Tech, and it was a storm. You don't remember that, Tracy? We could see. It must have been about 3 to 4.
What was she doing at Georgia Tech?
It was either her or maybe I was picking up my nephew, Aaron, now. But the bottom line, I think it was Chelsea, though. She was at a camp, and it was about 3 to 4 tornadoes. You could see them. Remember that?
Yeah.
You could see the tornadoes, about 4 of them in the distance, and we were like, oh my God, those are tornadoes. But it didn't get us. It was real dark all over the place, and then after it had rained so bad where even the highways had got flooded, and trees and stuff was all over the place. That was years ago. She was about in maybe the 7th or 8th grade. It's something.
Oh, was she at Poly? Was she at Poly?
Yeah, she was. She was at Georgia Tech because we were downtown.
Because I remember there was one that messed up the roof. She was at summer camp, and it took the roof off of where they went swimming.
Right. Exactly.
They had that indoor pool, and the thing over it just. Look how cute that looks. Look at that, y'all. I could just stamp my little sentiment right there. 'Cause the colors may change, but the shapes the
Lady Penny says maybe dark gray with one pop of color. You could cover the rainbow one color at a time. Dark gray and pick a color. You know what I'm saying, Trace?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dark gray and that would be interesting.
Dark gray with a pop of color. Yeah, that's what I had to do with the beige. I had to put like a little bit of color in there, dark gray with with pop of color.
Reagan Zick says B12 affects memory too. If you have a deficiency, it could increase issues with forgetfulness. So could a punch in the face. No, just kidding. I read something where Mike Tyson said that. He said, Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Okay. Well, hopefully that won't happen. I'm not trying to get into no fist fights in my 60s. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Michelle Pacheco says traveling here in New Mexico, when you're on the highway, you can see a lot of those dust tornadoes type things. They move across the highway, please, and it's scary. Jill Pound says, "How's your back been feeling?"
You know what? I haven't felt it. Like now that you mention it, now I'm thinking about it, but I feel pretty good today.
John Pound's being a stickler. He says it's still an oval, not a circle.
It's an oval. It's an oval. It's an oval. It's not round at all.
It's an oval.
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 It's not round at all. According to
John
John.
Pound.
According to John.
Big bad John.
Thanks for pointing that out, John.
And by the way, you're fired.
Exactly. Go ahead and fire John up. Fire him up.
That
looks cute on that side too. You know I'm not throwing this away, right? You know that's not gonna get thrown away, but I like this. And so this is how the scraps start. You know, this is how you start using your scraps and taking each piece and laying it on this. And
God, come on. No, I'm not. Tell me that nose to nose. Laugh out loud. Well, that would be a problem.
It's red.
Unless we cover hundreds of miles.
It's blue. It's green and yellow too. Ooh, look at this. Make today count. Make today count. Right there. Focus on the good. Put that there.
Saying she's still recovering from her knee replacement surgery after 2 years.
Lord.
Does it hurt, Naomi? I had never thought about what the surgery would look like, and I saw something online. And they were showing a picture, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! Let me keep my knee." But actually, every person I know, for the most part, just had a knee replacement, is giving the whole thing rave reviews
About getting it right.
Well, after they got it, but how they fared now that they have the knee replacement. Nikki Jane.
Nikki, I
ain't gonna tell you what they said.
They said Nikki's #1. She likes to craft in the sun. Okay. Liking that. Let's put it this way. Put it here. Don't want to cover up that flower right there, so just put it right here. Kind of close to the top, so it extends it a little bit. See that? Okay, we're gonna go with that for now. Okay. It's been, wait a minute. Who? Reagan's sick. It's been snowing. My goodness.
You know what? Hold up. You got to finish it. It's been snowing now. And my husband, Mr. Evil Knievel himself, okay, who really needs knee replacements.
Oh boy.
Went off skiing this morning, okay?
Oh. So he's skiing?
But if you say, hey dear,
yeah, what
I need
did
you
he
to cut
say?
the grass. I need a knee replacement. I can't go out. I heard John did the fence. Can you do the fence? Knee replacement. Knee.
You said John did the fence.
You know, John be making fences, walls, all kind of stuff, okay?
John be showing y'all up, okay?
Exactly. We be claiming knee replacement.
John be doing all kind of stuff.
Kim Worthing says, I'm a bright person, colors person, but I'm really drawn to those muted grays.
Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, I like color too, but, you know, it took longer to make, well, no, this one was actually, yeah, this was y'all encouraging me to do this one. Y'all are the ones who encouraged me to do the grays and the beige.
Well, there you go, Reagan. Reagan says, Jeff, he went skiing. It's one of the main reasons we moved to Colorado when he retired.
Oh,
he grew up around here. Well, there
nice.
you go. It was a method to the madness.
Colorado.
I used to always see pictures of people in the mountains of Colorado skiing down the slopes, trying to avoid the agony of defeat.
And then you said, oh, you still got that stuck on your mind.
You know what I'm saying? Once I saw that, I said to myself,
agony of the feet.
I would never ski down a mountain, okay? I have seen the agony of defeat.
Bill, that's just them, okay?
Exactly.
That won't be
it
you,
is
though.
just them.
That will not be you.
I know. I won't.
Follow your
heart. Because I won't be out there.
What about jet skiing? Would anyone love to go jet skiing or parasailing?
One of my old
Has anyone? I've never gone parasailing, y'all.
One of my old friends used to you know, they have a ski board or something. I don't know what it's called. Board skiing or something.
Snowboarding, babe. Snowboard, babe.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
He does that.
Who does that?
Ivan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's his type of stuff.
Yeah,
it sounds just
he
like
loves
him.
doing that. Yep, that pretty much sounds like him. Those go good. I hadn't been using these.
Crystal Talbot snuck in on me.
Look at this.
Crystal.
You see what this says? Do more than exist. Do more than exist.
Exactly. You know, I forgot to thumbs up myself. Let me do that. Do more than thumbs up yourself.
Do more than exist.
Do more than sleep. Strawberry. Strawberry likes to keep.
Strawberry was up all night.
You up all night, but sleep all day.
That dog kept me up all night. That looks really pretty.
Carmina. Actually, my little hometown, where I grew up, Saginaw. You heard of toboggans, Tracey?
Tobogganing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had this thing where I forgot what it was called, but people go bobsleighing on it.
Uh-huh.
Every year, kids would break their legs, arms. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that sounds pretty normal for kids.
Right. And I wanted to go, but my mother was like, "You will not go on that." No.
Mama was like,
paying no doctor.
Not my son ain't gonna be out there.
For something that could be avoided. That's what she's always saying. There's no reason. She said, well, she did let me go ice skating. So she bought me these ice skates. And I would do that. Ooh, Tanisha Creel talking about ribeye steaks.
Mmm.
It will be juicy and delicious.
That's what y'all making today?
Tanisha, I love ribeye steaks. Out of all the steaks, they're my favorites. Oh, Eileen says, what was Strawberry doing?
Well, he heard something in the room in the corner, and I was like, Lord, not after the salamander. We done caught the salamander. Now something else is in the room. You know, all of a sudden, all of these things want to come out. You know? And I don't know what was in that corner. We couldn't, Bill pulled out everything in the corner. We couldn't find anything. And Strawberry just kept barking in that one little corner. 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. As soon as he hears something, there's something be shuffling around. I thought it was just my imagination, and then all of a sudden, she just kept shuffling around. I'll have to share the salamander video on Facebook because it's funny. Because that salamander was up in the curtain. I just happened to go over there. I was making the bed, happened to go by the window. Sally was just hanging out.
Billy Penny says spring is springing.
Oh my goodness, it's like things everywhere. We got even the mosquitoes. I'm like, already y'all showing up?
The Dan says it's so dark in Montreal. It's raining. Jill says we'll have steak on the grill for our anniversary coming up.
Oh, nice. Who's cooking?
John. I'm just saying that. I don't know who's cooking.
Steak on the grill.
Betty Penny says, my husband thinks raccoons live in my craft room.
Well, I got a cat that lives in my craft room, so she thinks it's her craft room. She didn't get the memo. I guess she's trying to tell me that it's not my craft. Look at that. It's teeny tiny. Y'all, look at that. How adorable. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. My husband cooked me a steak dinner with lobster for my birthday 2 days ago. It was delicious. It was delicioso.
Jenny Romo.
Delicios. Now y'all gonna make me want to run out and get steak. Okay, so a jacket potato. Somebody said, what's a jacket potato? John said he's salivating, okay? Because somebody's talking about foods.
Honey Glover says, Joy and I just had barbecue ribs. I'm jealous.
Ooh, that sounds
amazing.
Delicious. We're actually going to do a taco night tonight.
Community says, Tracy, your cat is telling you that it's her space.
She really is. I just
She's
happen
telling
to
us
be
that
here.
she wants to get out, leave the house.
You remember, she's still kind of she's kind of venturing out now a little bit. But remember, after seeing whatever that wildebeest was, she's still mostly in the house. She's still not comfortable venturing out yet. Okay, I need something for this. Let's see. Ooh, I need to actually, I need to charge up my glue gun, y'all. Charge up the glue gun. Oh, he's a great cook, huh, Gina? Zal says she needs the weather to get it together over there. Okay, so
Funny. Bonnie and them over there feasting.
Bonnie feasting over there. Oh my.
Jill says tonight we're having slow cooker Alfredo Tuscan chicken.
Oh goodness. So everything's in the slow cooker now, huh? Slow cooker can really, you can really make some good meals with a slow cooker. Samantha Hunter, how are you? Hey, Samantha. Okay, so in the UK, a baked potato is a jacket potato. That's what you call it.
Kamina says they had tacos yesterday. Hector makes really good tacos.
Okay, so
all right, I'm coming over right now.
So, Sarah Johnson. Does Sarah remember these? Sending me these? These were some Sarah Johnson butterflies. About to make something on these, okay. These Sarah Johnson butterflies. Oh yeah, these are gonna work. Look at that. Now you start looking around for where you could place some of these things. And finding the colors that will match. Sarah, you remember these? You remember sending me these, Sarah? Sarah sent these in Happy Mail. You see what's about to go down now, y'all, right? With the butterflies. 'Cause the colors may change. Oh, I need to get more glue sticks. Flutter, flutter, butterfly, flying through the big blue sky, flying high for all to see, flying high so merrily. These are more plastic. These are not like the wooden ones, but there's a wooden one in here. Let me show y'all. There's a wooden one right here. That's the wooden ones. This is the other. These are more plastic like. But look how pretty that is. Sarah. I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up a little bit. Ah, there we go. These will make cute journal covers too. Add a little something to these. Now look at this, y'all. Look how you remember I always say the colors will find themselves, right? Look at that. Even if I put it on this one too. Look at that. Look how pretty. So now you have, it just took your card to another level. And here's the fun part. Add your little doodads in. Because sometimes you'll be like, well, what am I going to use that for? And then it just finds its way. See, there's a green one here. Remember this? Look at this. Oh, look at that, y'all. You'll know the answer. Look at that. It'll find itself. Y'all see my desk? Am I not having fun? Are you having fun yet? Okay. Let's put this one aside for a minute. Let's see where else we can add some stuff in here. Sarah, these are coming in quite handy. It's going to be pretty too. Look at that greenish one. Hold on. That greenish. Let's see what we got over here. Not that. Okay, that's a greenish one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's the greenish one. There's the greenish one there. Let's see. Just kind of mix and match stuff here. Got a whole hodgepodge of things. And so what I usually do once I finish making like a lot of these embellishments, I put them in my paper hugs. I put these in my Tracey's paper hugs and then I send them off. So that card is complete. I don't need to add anything else. Maybe a little strip. I have some pieces of paper, some strips. Oh, Bitty Penny, you missed the $2 sale? The $2 sale was actually on the stamp sets. It was the digital stamp sets were the $2. The praying women, I don't think we had a sale. That one wasn't a sale. Okay, so let's see now. We have her. Let's match them up with a home. Let's have them go home here. Let's see. We have a wooden one here. See, these I really want them to stick, so I'm good. That's why I'm using the glue gun, because I really want these to really stick on there. Does the colors may change, but the shape's the same. Let me see what y'all was saying. Did you see
John
my
is telling Toby he was looking for her this morning on YouTube. Stella P.
John don't be playing, huh? John is like, oh wow, look at that, y'all. Huh.
John says, well, we watched Tuesday's Mindless Crafting live instead. Thank you.
I know, right? Ah.
Where John's working, everybody wants to see him.
Huh?
He says, I have too many offenders knocking on my door this afternoon.
Oh.
That's because you're good.
Oh, look at that, y'all. I like it on that. I like that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on there. Ooh, oh no. It's
What?
okay. I dropped it. I dropped it. I dropped it. The butterfly, I dropped it. Oh well.
What?
I was going to put it over here.
Penny talking about, I will be on tomorrow, John. I was afraid people might be tired of me.
What?
I had 2 videos out yesterday, one each Monday and Tuesday. No. Biddy, you're assuming that it's the same people watching the video. Whoever who is supposed to see that video
It's going to see it.
is going to see the video. So, don't even worry about it.
Sarah, I could save these for a special occasion. Guess what? This is the special occasion. Oh, I'm just going to save these until such and such. Why?
John says you can't do it because Toby, I get to sleep in on Thursday. If you come on, I'll have to wake up. How dare you?
Right there.
Yep. It looks like a bunch of people was looking for Biddy Penny. She says, true, Bill, I just don't want to flood the airwaves.
Oh, you
Why?
flood those.
Because they may not be prepared
You
for
flood
you.
those airwaves with your wonderfulness.
They may not be prepared for your awesomeness.
Exactly. Flood the airwaves.
I don't want to be held accountable for the devastation.
You better flood those airwaves. I had a lady get mad at me because we came on at 12. She wrote. She made sure she wrote me and told me about myself.
Taught you everything about a child of God.
She had to tell me. She said, how dare you come on at 12 noon? Don't you know such and such comes on at 12 noon also?
That's like somebody.
She was serious though.
Somebody going up
to McDonald's and saying, how could you be open the same time as Burger King?
How could you make a hamburger stand on the same street?
She told me about myself.
In the same town. We already have someone that makes hamburgers.
I have a feeling this is going to be a journal cover. I have a feeling. I'm going to put it right here.
Sure, Biddy. Toby, you have to look at it like this. You're not operating in a vacuum. On this side of the fence, it's hard really to see the big picture because you're only looking at it from your end.
Right.
But there's someone out there that is longing. They may have been praying for something that only you could deliver. And when you delivered it, even though some of the same people saw you, there's somebody out there that's been praying for what you have to offer. And the moment they connected with you and vice versa, it was like such a relief. It was like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you for answering my prayer. This is exactly what I have been waiting on.
Yeah.
I am so happy that this person, this
bitty somebody was just waiting. Somebody was waiting for you.
Released this particular video. Not just a video, this video right here.
Oh.
This one. This was the one I needed.
Oh, wait a minute.
I did something, y'all.
Yeah, you did.
I'm fired.
You been fired, man. Okay, we're good. We're all good.
John says, I just signed up for the NB Cards Facebook page. What's NB Cards? Is that what it's called, or does NB stand for something?
There's a ton of pages on Facebook. A ton of them.
Hi, Amy. I didn't realize Amy was here.
Look at this. This has just a splash of blue right here. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait.
Thank you, Betty. Oh, Gina. Gina says, Bill, that's how I feel about y'all's videos.
Oh.
Bill says, Bill.
So sweet.
Betty says, Bill, your excitement is powerful. That's the excitement that they feel when they see you.
Yep. You're doing good.
Okay, NB Cards is Natalie Bowers. Well,
why does that name sound familiar? What do y'all think? This one or this one?
What one? The other way, the first way. This did that on this.
Bill, I'm asking them.
Because the other has too much stuff.
It never has too much stuff, okay?
That,
I would be like, oh my goodness, that is a cool card.
This is perfect on that card.
There's never too much stuff on the card, Bill Phillips. Y'all, he taking my shine.
Gaten agrees.
Well, guess what?
Sarah Johnson says, I love those butterflies on your beautiful card.
You did it, Sarah. With
Everybody's saying the first. Everybody's saying.
I'm putting
Alabaster
it on both.
Box says, I agree with Bill.
I'm doing both of them, okay?
I gotta take my flowers.
You know I gotta. You might take your flowers sooner than that, okay?
Your flowers and your suitcase.
Take your flowers, okay?
Yeah.
When Bill has his own channel by himself.
I like it at the bottom though.
You know what? I'm about to jack this man up, okay?
Because see, it has the bow thing up there.
Bill, it's not glued down yet.
Okay. Ooh, y'all can see the look Tracey gave me.
It's
just
not
said.
it's not glued down yet.
If y'all had seen the look on her
I did not ask Bill.
Y'all saw how she
Okay.
just. I was just.
I went
absolutely silent.
I was dressing the question.
My soul was terrified.
I think it looks good at the bottom too. Let's go ahead and put it at the bottom.
Me at the soul level.
Let's go ahead and put it at the bottom, okay?
Ooh, if y'all had seen that look.
Okay, babe, you don't have to keep harping on it, okay?
Sally P says, if I keep this up, it's going to be called wifeless crafting.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I think it looks really pretty at the bottom. What do y'all think?
Okay, Jill says, NB stands for Natalie Bauer. She does clean and simple cards. She does many technique videos.
Ah, nice.
John just let me know that I'm fired.
Oh, Marcia Burton, was it Bill? She said I got the email and she was able to print
and
out.
it worked. Thank you, Marcia. I was worried that you
Read
didn't
the
see
comments and stop telling me what to do.
Marcia, I was like, oh my God, Tracy.
He did say that
I
too.
said, I don't know if Marcia got the email. I can't tell.
He was really worried about you.
I was, because I wanted her to make it work so bad.
Okay, y'all.
Oh
so
my
let's
God,
see
I want
what
this
we're
to
gonna
work
do.
for her. Yes, Sonia Creel, exactly.
Okay, so for those of you that are just tuning in, do not forget to get your, I was going to say Dudley freebie. Don't forget to get your freebie.
Zell says, I can imagine what she looked like. You know how I look like. I'm tell you what I look like. Try to imagine the looks on the Pharaoh and the people's face in Egypt when Moses threw the cane down on the floor and it turned into a snake.
Huh?
That's what my face looked like when Tracy gave me that look that just went down to the soul level.
You know what, y'all? Don't listen to him. Go back to sleep, babe. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Norma Johnson says, if it's any consolations, I'm loving it on both of them.
I like it on both. Okay.
Carmina says she's telling you to fly. Fly, Billy, fly.
Fly up to the sky.
Carmina, you know the look. She said, Bill, she gave you the look. You know what? You first become accustomed to the look from your mother. Every kid knows the look. Especially when you're sitting in church.
Well, every husband should know the look too.
Yeah, because we've been
especially
trained
if you've been married. Especially if you've been married for a while, you should.
Longer than 5 minutes. Not from the mother. Longer than 5 minutes, you know the look.
I'll still give him a look. He'll be like, "Huh? What?"
Exactly. Sonia Chris says it's the black mama look.
It looked like he should already know. But and sometimes we be out in public and I'll be trying to give him the look, and he'd be like, "What does that mean? Huh?" Oh, this is gonna look pretty.
It's too late, Betty Penny. She says, Bill, take a moment of silence or you could be in the doghouse.
He could
It's too late.
Bill, you're not in the doghouse. You still gonna get dinner.
It was so bad, I just
still
wouldn't stop building my own
dog
doghouse. Well, we'll just stop building it.
I'm gonna hold you to it then. I'm gonna hold him to it. Oh, look how pretty.
Ooh.
Y'all.
Carmina's on the look. She says the look that my mother used to give us. That mama gone crazy look.
When you act up in the church look, huh?
Hold up. Has your mother ever looked at you? You were somewhere where she couldn't really get to you the way she really wanted to. And she still probably did something. She might have grabbed you right between your shoulders, squeezed it till you thought you were going to die. But that wasn't the end of it. She gave you a look so vicious with the foreboding that went with it that you just start going like, you would think about when I get home. You stop. Because you knew.
You knew it was coming, huh?
Mama.
And you still didn't learn.
Mama, I love you. I love you so much. Then you look at it
again. You was a character when you were a kid, huh, babe? I bet.
Sometimes I got whoopings and they didn't know what I was getting for. But it would be surrounded with the phrase, "I'm whooping you for old and new." You ever heard that before?
Not old and new.
I'm whooping you for old and new. Well, let me do it first.
Not old.
Life on the River says, "Did you make those butterflies?"
These were from Sarah Johnson.
Sarah Johnson. Sarah. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't Sarah. How it go?
Sarah. Oh, look. You make me happy. That's what I'm going to put right on here.
Linda Bill says, I just downloaded 3 of the new freebies.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Aren't they? And they're so unique, okay?
Ooh, Ooh, Sonya Creel. You know what? This is how it worked when I was growing up. Sonya Creel says, Bill, I gave this little boy, who I did not know, by the way, that look in the store. And the boy was a complete stranger to me.
Wow.
And he was getting on his mom's nerves. And guess what? He got
You
it
gave
right.
him the look, right?
He understood. Ooh, I'm so glad that woman right there, my mama. Mama, I love you so much. Oh, sorry. Thank you for being my mama.
I'm going to put the sentiment in here.
And not her. I'll be good.
I see why you was getting whooped for old and new. You was just bad.
She was like, come on, Bill. You knew exactly why you were getting those whoopings.
You knew.
No. Because half
you
the
were
time,
smart enough to know, baby.
I was
you
getting the
very
whooping.
smart.
They were whooping me. And they really should have been whooping for me for something else. But they thought I did something that I didn't do. But my mother used to say, well, if you didn't do it, you was going to do it sooner or later, so don't even worry about it.
Bill was getting beaten up till he was what, 18?
Carmina talking about, yes, you love me. And now I'll show you how much I love you. Son, come in here.
Bill, let your mama rest in peace, okay?
And sometimes you could just never seem to get nothing over on your mother. Somehow she was.
Why were you trying to?
Because that was my job.
See, and that's why you were being beat for old and new. That's why he was getting whooped for old and new, y'all. That's exactly why he was getting whooped for old and new. You see now? He trying to act like he the innocent party.
Exactly. Betty Penny said, she's telling Sonya Creel, but really she's telling everybody, she's saying, we're missing that public accountability these days. I used to do right because everyone had my mom's number, and that's exactly how it was for me. Everybody had her number. And they were all calling, too.
Why were they calling?
Because they had a number.
Because you wasn't doing right?
Hold up. At the school, not only the teachers of the school system, the janitors, coaches, hall monitors, the cafeteria lady, everybody had the phone number.
Had mama number, huh?
If she would get, let me tell you what your son did.
See?
It was bad enough she would come up to the school. She wouldn't wait till you got home. Oh, Carmina said something. Let me see what Carmina said.
Like, Bill, what were you doing? My goodness.
I was living. Carmina said, yes, the look. Run for your life. Yes, all of that. All of that. I'll tell you what. One time I was in a store, and this little boy, I said something, and he goes, ooh. He said a bad word. And I was turning my head, looking around, and he was pointing. I was looking, wait a minute.
And then he told his grandma.
He pointed at me.
He told his grandma and Bill.
I said, who? You said. I said, no, I did. Yes, you did. Lord, we was arguing like we were grown men. He was about 4 or 5 years old, wasn't he? I know, I hear you said it. Ooh, Grandma, he said a bad word. No, I did. Finally, I was like, did I see?
You looked at me, and I was
like, Tracey, did I see it? I don't even know if I said it or not. Because sometimes you'll say something
you did
so naturally.
say it, Bill. You said it, okay? Let me side with the little boy. You said a cuss word, and I immediately was like, oh, my goodness, I hope that little boy didn't hear. And the boy was pointing at Bill before I could even think.
And we went off, eventually we went our separate ways.
No,
about 30 minutes later.
So what had happened was, there go the man that said the bad word, Grandmama.
And then everybody turned around. I turned around with him. Like, woo-hoo, look at him.
And then we happened to be in line with them
Oh my God, he's
in the
almost right behind
grocery
me.
store, and he turned around all the way in the car. The little boy didn't even turn his body around. He just turned his head all the way around. Okay. That was hilarious. I'm sorry. It was
He was sitting in the basket, wasn't he?
because
Sit in that basket and be quiet, little boy.
Bill was arguing with the little boy, and I'm like, Bill, you said a bad word. Just like you said a bad word. Period. Just own up to it. No, he had to go and arguing with the little boy. Okay. That little boy was relentless, though. He gonna be a lawyer. Bill
Come in and said, Hector, tell me I'm going to tell your mother. And I told him, what is her mother going to do? She ain't here. Zell Sloan says, I would have told a little boy to mind his young business and leave me alone. But I couldn't.
You know what? He heard it, and that's how these little kids, when you see little kids like that, you know, they hone in on that.
They sure do. If you tell him do it,
the rules apply to everybody.
What's your ABCs? He would look at you like he ain't never heard of it.
I'm sure he knew his ABCs too. He was a smart little boy. He harassed Bill the whole time throughout the store.
You can't answer a single question that the teacher said, but you can tell me.
That little boy was smart, y'all, and I think he was
messing with me.
I think he was right for calling Bill out on his bad word.
Exactly. He better never go to prison. he's finished. Okay.
Call him little snitch, huh?
You know what I'm saying, Kim?
Ooh, that was funny.
Go to prison.
To me, that was funny, okay? I thought it was hilarious because I was like, mm-hmm.
It was him.
Look how cute that looks, y'all. That little boy, he knew. He was like, and then he kept saying it like all throughout the store, and I was looking around like,
every
he's not. Grandma was like, leave the man alone now. But Grandma, he not supposed to say a bad word. No, those are our rules, sonny boy, grandson. That's our rules.
He's bad.
But he said, I thought only the bad people say.
Shut up, little boy.
Stop.
The spawn of Satan.
Stop.
Exercise this child.
He wanted to. And then Bill was like, I didn't say a bad word, did I? I said, yeah, you actually did. Okay. Bill was trying to get me to side with him. I'm like, I'm a children's librarian. I'm siding with little man. Okay.
Exactly, Amy Gay. It was all about do as I say and not as I do.
Grandmama was trying to clean it up a little bit because the boy was relentless, boy. Bill was in the line. Grandma, that's the man that said the bad word. And then everybody, cashiers was looking.
Sam Johnson thought Bill got fired by a little kid.
we was in the Kroger. Everybody was looking. Where's the man that said the bad word? There he is.
Even the big people like, ain't that the man right there that said the bad
right. I was like, please let this line move through.
I'll meet you in the car, okay? With the doors locked.
Like, yeah,
rolled up,
he's mine. Yeah.
Laying down in the seat, okay?
And then Bill, because I didn't want to say anything in front of the little boy, and then Bill was like, did I say it? I said, actually, you did. I said,
John found something about the little boy was the walking hand of the Holy Spirit. I think he was that other guy.
I agree with y'all.
He was the other one.
Look, we was in the car. I was like, I don't know him. He just paying for the groceries, but I don't know this man. I'm not with him.
Look, he's not with me.
For better or for worse, that went out the door. Okay, I don't know him. Now pay for these groceries.
Amy, Amy said, but which bad word did you say? I don't even realize I said one.
You want to know what word you said, babe?
Yes.
He said the F word.
Who?
And I don't know
what friends?
Huh?
I said friend.
He said,
hey, friend.
He said the F word. And that boy, you know that kid gonna lock in on it.
What you doing knowing this word, little boy?
He said it. Walking out in the parking lot, like, come back a week later, cashier's looking at you. Yeah, that's the man that was arguing with the little boy.
You know, it became my
Bill's-
name. You know how they said the one with the issue of blood?
Look,
became
look
the
what,
man
look,
who said
Amy
the
said.
bad word.
Amy said, and that's our regular Kroger. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go find a new store.
Exactly. John Brown says, I know those words when I was 4. That's because we know those words so we learn our name.
But this boy was relentless. He was pointing out. He was like, he said that word. He just kept on going. He would not let it go. I'm like, he gonna make a great lawyer.
If he lived that long.
Boy, probably 18 now, huh?
You know what? Yeah, because that's long.
That was a
ago.
long time ago.
That was so funny. Later, wasn't it? Later.
Huh?
Wasn't funny at the time, but.
That was hilarious.
At one point, we were arguing. Me and the little boy was arguing with each other. And I was arguing him like he was a grown man. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Oh, no, I didn't say that. I mean, you know when you talk to a little kid like that, you're like, oh, son. You know how you talk to little kids.
And then Bill was looking over at me for reassurance, and I had that look. I had that look like, well.
With that raised eyebrow.
I was looking like.
And just one eyebrow to get raised. So I don't know how people do that. Tracey
like
has the ability to raise one eyebrow.
Like this.
and the other eyebrow stay. Don't ask me how they. What I do with both my eyebrows go up, okay? Tracey can make one eyebrow go.
It's a woman thing, Bill. Bill, he knew what he heard. Exactly, Amy. Everybody gonna look around if you say that word.
But then nobody said look around but him.
I looked around.
That's because they be saying it too.
I looked around because as soon as you said it, I was like, and I knew the boy was there. See, I'm always aware of my surroundings, making a good impression. Like they'll never hear their local librarian use a bad word.
It's like P and Kill and P, huh? P and Kill, whatever his name is.
Imagine if he saw this live and he was like, I knew it, Sala P. Ooh. You know what? Chelsea said the F word when she was a toddler. And I was like, where is she getting that from? The neighbors next door to us in the apartment building we lived in New York this couple was like arguing all the time. All the time. And so she picked it up from them.
How many of y'all have seen videos like on Facebook or Instagram or something where they'll have a little kid
Bitty Penny.
and they'll just let him curse and say the craziest stuff?
Who?
You ever seen videos like that where they have a little kid just cursing and you're like, oh my
like
God.
if they wanted to curse, what they would say or something like that? Is it that those videos?
They'll have the little kid talking like a little man.
That's not good.
I know it's not good.
That is not good. I'll leave that alone. Oh my goodness, my belly is hurting from laughing, okay?
Exactly, Zales. Look, I'm in Chicago and everybody is not going to turn around if they hear that word. Exactly. That's like saying hello.
No.
Where I'm from, okay?
Mm-mm.
Hi, Elizabeth Long.
Y'all over here in Cobb County, Georgia.
Elizabeth says, hello, Tracey. Glad to hear your voice.
Well, hello.
Not really, Yetian says, Bill, did he make you think before you said that word again?
No.
Only during that part of the day.
Pray for my husband.
After I left the store and
when we were dating, he wasn't cussing like this.
Resumed business as usual.
I like that blue. Let's see. Y'all are hilarious, though.
Natty says, my nephew said the F word in front of me and his mother. And I said to her, aren't you going to scold him? She said, no, he's going to learn it in the street anyway. Which I felt like smacking her. I think I told you about the time I was real little like that, like 3 or 4 years old. And I was in church. And I was playing with one of those books that have the songs in it. With the numbers, we're going to sing song number 324. Leaning on the everlasting hour. But right about that time, I had the book. I was playing with the book. And right at that moment, just as the pastor goes, let us pray. Boom, I dropped the book. I said, S. I dropped the book, and right about that moment, it was just dead silence because the preacher said, "Let us pray." And my mother was like, "Oh my God!" And she reached down and picked up the book real quick and gave it to me. And he's trying to pray. It seemed like, and he's doing the prayer, and right in a silence of a sentence, the book hit the floor again. I said, "R.S." I dropped it again. Right as when time he finished that prayer, my mother took me out that church.
How old were you?
I must have been about 2 or 3 years old.
Aww.
I'll tell you what.
That's where it started.
She never heard me again. She must have really got me. I'm telling you. I remember the event, but I don't remember the whooping. That's how bad it must have been. I had to just...
When you came to?
Just going to... What you call it when you...
Text came through?
I associate it from the body, okay? Please.
Oh my goodness.
I had to put another personality in the body to withstand what now. Like Sybil or something.
That is not good, okay. These cards are really... Y'all don't understand. I'm having so much fun with these cards. And chit-chatting about cuss words. You know. My mother stopped that quickly in the tracks. So you don't hear me saying no cuss words. You do not hear me saying cuss words, okay? I just don't, you know.
John's like, Jill, go ahead and buy those digitals. I'm having an epiphany of the gray paper.
Where's John at? Oh, John's at work and Jill's at home.
Hold up. Amy said, she said cracked chicken is so good. Is that what it's called? Cracked chicken?
Cracked chicken?
Is it? No, it says cracked chicken.
Huh?
Am I reading that right? Yes, Sonny Chris, she got me.
Who?
My mother.
Your mother got you good,
she
okay.
got me that day. I disassociated from the body.
She said, you will not.
As long as you black.
Not my boy, Junior. Not Bill Phillips. She said, not William Clayton.
Not as long as you live in the house, but as long as you black.
She called you by all three names, huh? William Clayton Phillips Jr.
Yes, when you heard that, you knew you were
I
finished.
know you didn't say such and such.
Yep, that's what it's called, cracked chicken.
Oh, wow. I have never heard of that.
Is it good?
Sound like it would be delicious.
Jill said she's printing right now.
Huh?
Jill was not playing. Actually, that gray paper.
That gray
might be my favorite. Might be the blue
star of the show right now.
The gray might be my favorite because
the peach was my favorite. The pink was actually my favorite.
But the gray has these
and then the
gray speckles of gold or something. It
yes.
has a soft, even though there's dark gray all around, it has a softness about it.
Yes.
And a richness because of the gray beige thingies.
Oh, that's so sweet, Salapee. She said watching Tracey craft is one of the most
Jill Pounds, you know what? Jill says...
Can I finish what I said?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Forgive me. For I know not what I do.
Look, you're gonna have me in here cursing, okay? The peach. LOL.
Jill is saying I should have been done printing a long time ago. The Epson is hesitating. Taking forever.
You know
I'll
what?
bet you anything.
Yep, we had that same problem.
You have it on the wrong setting.
Yep. You take it off of that setting. We had the same exact problem. It's supposed to print much faster than
whatever you're printing from.
Yes.
Let's say sometimes if I print from Photoshop, or I print from whatever it is that you're printing from on the computer, if you go to settings, you might have it'll say paper, what paper type. You might accidentally have glossy paper or something like that.
Change
Select
one.
it.
Yep, it's something like that.
And when you pick that,
ooh, that was driving me crazy.
It goes so slow, it just makes you want to just slap your husband. John.
Look at Bonnie Glover. See, that's
right.
Bonnie Glover from the old school. That's right, Bonnie. That's exactly. My mother would pinch. She'd grab a certain part of your ear. She'd grab a certain part of your ear if you wasn't acting right.
Oh, my great grandmother. What she considered cursing? It wasn't just the stuff we think of. If we said fool, one time I called my brother fool. She beat me so bad.
Yeah, my mother didn't like you saying stupid. She didn't like
funky. You couldn't say funky.
There was certain words that it was just like, you will not say stuff like that.
Do the funky. Before I got to key, my great grandmother was on it. What did you? Don't you ever?
So everybody got you, huh?
Kind of language in this family.
Got everybody ganged up on you, huh?
Please. At the house, in the family.
Poor babe. Okay. I don't want these to be like, I want them to be kind of cat-a-corner-like. I don't want them to be like just straight.
You know what? Kim Worthington said we couldn't say shut up. We couldn't
That's
say that.
what I just said. That's what I just said. That was one of the words that was just not. No, you were not.
We just had to decorate ours and say something like, "Excuse me, Jeff." That's my brother. Could you refrain from expressing yourself?
I can't even believe that because Jeff cussed. Okay.
With such a voluminous methodology. Because we could talk like that back then, okay? Your method of expression has such volume.
That is funny.
Would it be possible to lower that somewhat?
That is a lot. That's hilarious. Use your words, right?
One time I told my mother, "No, I didn't. No, it ain't." Something she said, "That you did so." I said, "No, that's so." I said, "No, it ain't." She says, "Oh, you calling me a liar?" And I said, I didn't say, "No, I'm not," because then I'd have been duplicating it. So I just went right to the point. I just said, "Mother,
just go get the belt, babe.
Mother, I'm just saying that it's quite possible that you're
not mother
disillusioned."
You didn't call your mom?
No, I called my mother.
Oh,
mother, but my dad was daddy. He wasn't father. She was mother. She held a different kind of hierarchy,
right? I call my mom, okay?
That's like a queen of a mother. She was a mother.
That was very formal.
It was very formal. Well, my dad, it was understood. He was daddy. I just called him daddy.
She said, "Please refrain from using profanity." That's right, Natty. Jeff, little brother.
Mary Stevens.
Y'all were so formal. Father.
No, we couldn't say father. It was daddy.
Okay, daddy. You mean you couldn't say father?
Because see, his side of the family, like grandmother, they would call grandmother Phillips and stuff like that. But she was grandmother on my mother's side.
So wasn't grandma?
Oh, no.
Huh?
On my father's side, it was grandma. On my mother's side, it was grandmother.
Oh. Okay.
But now my great-grandmother was called Mama. She was Mama. Not Mama, but Mama.
Y'all was just formal.
Sonia Creel says Tanisha is very formal. So what does Tanisha call you? Or should we ask? What does Tanisha call you when she's in your presence? And what do her friends say she call you when she's not? Don't answer that question.
Mom, stop trying to start trouble, babe. We gonna get that little boy.
Sonia, she better say mom. Okay, Amy said she had grandma, Nana, Grammy, and Granny.
Okay.
Natty says, I called my parents Mammy, Mommy, and Poppy. And my grandparents,
Mommy
Mama
and Poppy.
Papa. Sala said something.
What is Sala
okay,
say?
I mean, I got to see what Betty said. Then I'll know. Ooh, Selena, before I go any further, I got to read what Selena said. See, so you remember this when they would say to you, "Oh, you're not going to cry, huh?"
Or let me give you something to cry about.
exactly. That's what they say. Oh, you. Then we had to add that part. Sometimes they would say that, but my mother sometimes say, "Oh, yeah, oh, you're not gonna cry? Oh, okay, okay, I'll cry. No, don't. You ain't crying. Don't worry about it." It's like the gauntlet had been thrown. Oh man, Bitty Penny said, "Shut up" was a bad word in our house. My son's kindergarten teacher told him to shut up and cry.
What?
And he told me she cussed at him. That's true. You know, it's like you can't really tell kids. I know they're kids and you're a teacher, but you have to bring a different level of respect to it when you, as a teacher to the kids, because they're following your lead. If you say shut up, they're going to say shut up.
Look,
Silence class. Let's lower our voices.
The day I walked in to go and pick up Ariel from the daycare center, and when I walked into the door, the teacher, y'all, okay, this is the instructor, so was telling the kids to shut the F up. Y'all. Woo, I walked straight up to the
administrator.
Yep.
Remove my child.
And so one lady, she had twins. So she said, "Did you hear what she just said? Did my ears?" Because me and another parent came at the same time. Y'all, I went right to the director, which I had a great relationship with her. I said, "Look, I don't know how you want to handle this, but the fact I walk in there and she's telling the kids, period, to shut the you-know-what up."
That's what I'm saying. Is she still alive?
Look, I had to, because the other teacher, the other parent, she was like, "That's where my twins got that from." Because they be telling each other, her little twins were like telling each other, "Shut the F up, shut the F." And I was like, what? She was like, "I'm wondering where my twins get this. Surely not the daycare." Look, I went right up to the director. I said, "Look, this lady needs to be gone tomorrow. I'm pulling my child out of here. Like, I'm pulling my child. I will roll up on a daycare, like just to pop in for a visit, to see how my kids, they don't even know I'm coming in the middle of the day. Oh, let me just go check and see."
So did the other parents say that they threatened?
Oh, the lady was gone.
She took her child too?
I don't know what she did. I knew that if that lady wasn't there,
if she was
there, and the director kept apologizing, because I'll rile all the parents up. I'm like, have your kid been cussing lately? You know what I'm saying? I'm paying good money here. Look, so that was like, there was another instance where I had rolled up. Me and my sister decided to have our kids, the littlest ones, which was Ariel and Diamond, at the same daycare. It was called Kitty College, right? I don't even know if it still exists. But it was so sweet, and the director was so nice, and they were doing all of this stuff, right? So I said, let me go and go check in on Ariel. Diamond was in the little kids section. Ariel was in her section. Everything was fine. I hear this little kid crying, just crying and crying so much, y'all. I mean, I was like, is the kid in distress? My mom/librarian ears just home, because I rolled in from work. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and see, I could just take Ariel and leave. I gotta go see who's crying in the next room. Guess who's crying in the next room, y'all? My little 2-year-old nephew. Y'all.
Was he hurt or something?
Here's what I saw. I looked through the window in the other room. My nephew is crying. He's standing right next to the teacher or whoever she was, the daycare
Worker.
provider, worker, whatever. She's on the phone, y'all, just talking away like with her back turned to my little nephew. Okay? He's screaming out of his mind. And she's just talking, like laughing with whoever.
So did she have a
Wait a minute. I opened the door to walk in the room and I just stood there. And so she like doesn't get off her phone. She just puts her phone like, you know, off her ear like,
what?
Can I help you? With an attitude. She said, "Can I help you?" I said, "That's my nephew right there that's crying. I've been looking through here and I see him crying. I've been looking through the window for a while and he's been crying for a good while." Y'all.
What'd she say? Did she say, so what?
Look. No, so she's like, kind of like, okay.
What
Like,
did she look at you and say, tell us the Oprah. I don't care. What'd you
Bill, look. In the middle of the room, I called my sister. I said, we about to withdraw both kids from this daycare. Both of them. Okay? I said, I told my sister, I told her to snap. She was like, let's get them out of there. I called my sister at work. Okay?
But she left work and came?
No. I took my little nephew and Ariel out of it because Ariel was 3, Diamond was 2. And I took them out of there. I was like, this ain't gonna work. I told my sister what was happening. I had to really just, and then I went right to the director, and he was like, well, you know, sometimes we over. I said the child was screaming while your employee was on the phone, just laughing it up with whoever. None of the kids were being attended to. Hey. We're withdrawing, yeah. Because you paying good money. Yeah. Anywho, every time I think about it, I'm just like, yeah, it's just, it's okay to roll up on they don't, as a parent, it's okay to roll up on the daycare, wherever you got to roll up.
Tanisha said, she's telling me, she said, Bill, my cousin years ago asked me, why do you still call your mom? Well, I risked my life and I looked over and I said, Sonia, it was Thanksgiving too. Everyone looked at me. Like,
why do you still call your mom? What should they be
doing? She asked because I'm older now, but now she knows. Now, she went right back to, Mom. I understand. I wish I would have called my mother Vazia. Hey, Vazia. That was her name, Vazia. Her friends say Val, the ones who couldn't say it. At my oldest age, right to the 5 minutes before she passed, I would not have said Vazia. That'd have been like the ultimate disrespect. You know what I mean? Vazia?
That lady was looking at me. No. She was about ready to challenge me. Like, and okay, yeah, your nephew was crying, and kids cry. No, I was watching you.
It's like back in the days, they had kings. They would say Your Highness and stuff like that. If you didn't say it, you knew you would get beheaded or something. King Charles. Hey, Charlie, get the axe. Axe. Actually, you ain't asked. You might just go lay your head over. I got to have my title. Mother.
Wow, we got a lot done here, huh? We got all of this done, y'all. Look at all of this.
Look, she said, Bill, I called her out immediately. I see it doesn't work. Then they looked at my cousin. And I can breathe again.
That is hilarious, okay?
Hey, Sonny Chris says, that's understood. because she may have reached up and got me one last time before she went on to glory. I've only got 5 minutes, but I'm gonna spend the last
that is hilarious.
4 minutes and 59 seconds.
Y'all are too funny, okay?
My foot. You know what I'm saying?
That is too funny.
Oh, Betty Penny says, I told my kids that 2 people in the whole world get to call me mom.
Oh.
And so you never have to stop.
You know, do you find that your kids' friends call you mom? Like, for some reason, I don't know why that was. Like some of the, like their kids, you know, like some of their friends would call me mom. You know, like, I guess it was just a term of endearment.
Maybe because that's what they hear. Okay, I used to stay with my cousins, Butch and Bruiser, and they would call my mother Aunt Sister, and they called their mother Mommy. When I was really little. So then, for some reason, for a brief period, I started calling my mother Aunt Sister. And
really?
And I would call her, because that's what I heard them say. My mother corrected it pretty quick. She got that part under control.
Your mother didn't play, huh?
It happened 1 or 2 times. It did not get deeply ingrained, I assure you.
That is too funny, okay? Y'all, look, it's past 2 o'clock. We done had so much fun on this live. Hooting and hollering.
It's 2 o'clock. It's 2:15. It's John's Pounds.
That's because of Bill's cuss words.
Pounds.
That's Bill Cussing's story that took up the most of the time.
Right, John. Me too. John says, I still believe in spanking. It straightened me up. I think the same way.
You know what? I didn't really have to do like the spanking thing much because timeouts work. Taking something away worked for my kids. Taking stuff away did work. And following through. Saying that you're going to take the thing away and following through at it. Because nowadays we got devices. You know?
Well, you know what? There are only 3 ways you can modify behavior. Through positive or negative reinforcement. Positive means giving them something, find out what they want, giving them something. Negative, taking something away. Both of those things designed to extinguish behavior or to create a behavior, or through corporal punishment. Most of the older people came up to the corporal punishment thing.
Yeah.
But most kids, every kid doesn't respond to positive reinforcement, and every kid doesn't respond to positive. So you got to kind of balance them off on each other. An occasional spanking may have to get up in the air.
Taking stuff away, though, really helped. It worked, It worked for me. Let's see. So, y'all, I had a good time on this live.
Hi, Brian.
It was hilarious. If you're coming in at the tail end, y'all go back and watch and watch the replay, because this was hilarious. Y'all, we're gonna go ahead and sign off of here. We had a great time with y'all.
You're welcome, Jill Pounds.
Yes, fix that, Jill, because I had that same problem, and it's like super slow, just taking its time.
So Betty Penny obviously went down that road too. So
Tanisha said, she said, I feel you. She said, only one ex-friend calls my mom Mommy Creole, but I don't like to share my mom.
You my best friend, Mommy Creole. Get out. Get out.
Oh boy, y'all are too funny. We had a great time with y'all too, Kim. I hope y'all got some laughter. We need to laugh sometimes, Sometimes life can get really serious. But we need to kind of have some comic relief.
Eileen Moore said, I had fun listening and have a good weekend.
And Bill always bringing the comic relief. Okay?
Please.
So next Tuesday, I'm going to write this down. Next Tuesday, we'll be showing some cards. We'll be showing the cards that y'all sent for birthdays and.
Okay. You want to be fun.
That'll be fun. Mm-hmm. Gotta take my notes down. Bill, absolutely. Get out. Yeah, y'all gotta go back and watch. This was funny. All right, y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yes.
And y'all be safe. Watch a good series for me. I need some series recommendations.
I just want to see 1923 on Sunday.
It's still going on?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.
Bye.